Hey guys, welcome to Decoscopy Daily Outlook on risk and commodity pairs. Today, June 2nd, Tuesday, and just make sure that it is you read the disclaimer. And now, I wanted to cover this not in detail, so there are many things. So I think it is a party time for uh, risk assets, and risk assets are right now Australian Japanese. You can see how it is going, and I was thinking like how why it is happening. So wanted to cover it in detail, but that will be too complex, and we will lose focus. There are many instruments in the market, and here we are just considering forex market. So forex market and some this stock market. So this is I have taken this from IMF site, and title, if you want to read it in detail, the title of this article is the Great Lockdown, and by Geeta Gopinath. And if you see the word output, economic GDP, so 2019, it was word output was around 2.9%. Word was expanding, and right now for the 2020, it is minus 3%. So it is minus 3%, but it is under the assumption that in the second quarter of 2020, things will be fine. And if that happens, then market is right now focusing on 2021, and that it is expecting that world will right now in 2021 the world output will be 5.8, and even though advanced economies will have a minus 6.1 percent contraction in 2020, but it will be growing by 4.5%. And same is the case, not exactly the same as the case is with emerging markets and developing economies. So for developing economies, it will just be 1% And if you see China and India, they are better placed. Their growth will be going up, and we are seeing China PMI is above uh, right now above pre-COVID level. So lockdown is not there much, but still world is in lockdown, and still market is hoping that we will get some health benefits, and second quarter will be fine. And in that case, 6.6% is projected. There are many assumptions right now that this will go on, this will be seasonal, or we will get a vaccine by this year end. So that's why there is a party in this risk assets. So but what I mean to say, right now we have to understand every time what is happening in the market, and why these moves are happening. So uh, we have to focus every day, and almost these macroeconomic things. So it is saying be there or be square. So join the party, or you will miss the bus. So that's how it is. And if you are thinking right now why this Australian Japanese is going up, so uh, so you have to focus right now. The 2 months back it went to 60 level, and after that, right now on if you see last week also, so I was mentioning on last Friday it closed above EMA 34, and right now don't look at what has happened here. Right now, look at right now what is happening right now, what are projection, and this lockdown is right now within 2 3 months it will be gone, and world production levels will be going up. So even if I will see this can go to 75, 17, but we don't need to focus on till where, if it is bearish below, Australian Japanese bearish below this level. One thing is for sure, right now, if it has overcome EMA 34, 71.43, so it is bullish. It is not bearish. So I will just remove this. So don't focus on this. So just focus on this. And if it is coming down right now, it will take support here. So each day, each week, or every month, we have to see what is happening in the market right now, and what are the things which will be going on, like suppose 6 months later, or how market is taking that those things. So right now market is thinking, okay, things are fine, lockdown is not there, and then market is going up. So we have to focus right now. This don't just if you miss that. So right now things are different, and right now EMA, I was saying, EMA 89 will be going above, EMA 34 will be going above EMA 89, and that's what is happening. And of course, it is party time for Australian Japanese, party time for Euro Japanese, and New Zealand dollar. Let's see. New Zealand dollar is about 63. So you have to be updated about what is happening in the market right now. Every time, every month. And I know with respect to civil unrest in US, and that is affecting US dollar. So why that is affecting US dollar? Because there are two things. One thing is social reform is needed. So it can happen, or US government using authoritarian approach, like they will clamp down all the protests and all. But if they do anything of that sort, it will be like government is spending. And that's what we see right now. US dollar is weakening. So in the coming years, so there will be major things happening around the globe. And I know every country is having nationalistic uh, movement, be it China, be it UK, be it India, be it Russia. So it is almost anti-globalization. So we have to understand these geopolitical issues also, and be updated about all the things which is happening in the market, not for 10 to 12 pips, but for suppose Australian Japanese on last Friday, I was saying, okay, it is closing above weekly level. So just now in this week, it opened and it gave around 250 pips in just 36 hours. So you have to be aware of that. Otherwise, you will miss the party. So that's in stock market also, in currency market also. We have to be updated about all the things which is happening. What has happened in the past, maybe 10 years back or 20 years back, that is of also relevance. But we have to look forward. We have to look forward how a market and major themes are happening in the market. And look at Nikkei. I was just surprised how Nikkei is going up. So I'll just take a look at Nikkei also. There is it. Japan. Okay. So this was also US bond. This is 30-year bond yield, bond price, and from last week it was giving some indication that it is just going down, and this is still at elevated level, but still it is not going much down, but still it was giving some indication like for the things to come. Let me just see Japan. So this is from last week. All 5 days it was going up. So Friday it was just taking slight hints, and right now stock market is going bullish. So it is crazy rebound, and we have to be ready with that right now. Lockdown is not there, and it will be like if all the assumptions about global growth is right, then we won't see much problem in coming days. And also these monetary policies also from the government around the globe. The euro is going up because the market is expecting that more funds are there in the offering, and that's what we are seeing, that euro is also going up. So in fact, let's see US stock market. Dollar is right now will be going to 97. So the move is very strong. Look at Australian dollars. So Australian dollar is going to 70, and this is here. Okay. So although not much gain in US 500 and US uh, Dow Jones, but still it is going up. It is staying above 200-day moving average. So all in all, it is risk on market, and look at USD CAD touching 1.35. Okay, so now coming to these Euro Japanese. So all in all, there is gold. Gold is finding also favor because of these monetary policies, and like low interest rate and inflation, and all the QE. So inflation will be high. So, but do remember that this is not US is not Venezuela, and Europe is not Venezuela. So in Venezuela they don't have so much money, but US and these developed countries, they can afford a lot of debt. So that's what is right now market positive. And Euro Japanese, my target was around 120, 60. If you see last week my webinar, so it was 120.60, and it has almost reached there today. Let's see. And if it has reached it today, so how to trade it? Still, it is bullish, and we don't need to. If you want, you can sell it from here, because right now RSI is at around 75. But the thing is that if we are following certain things, if you are overbought, oversold type of trader, then it is okay. You are trying to find a top. But if you are a trend trader right now, what we will do, better if it is coming to 190, then buy it. So that should be the way. So it can correct, wait for it, and then uh, just buy it from here, 190. And weekly also I was mentioning on it. See here, 100% move is from till 118.52, and if it is coming to 119, buy it, and then you can get around 100 pips or 150 pips, putting a stop loss below this 118.52. So that's what we need to do. We need to find like a good trading opportunity in the trend, and that's what we should do, and that's what is there. We have to be updated all the time, major theme in the market, and then we can enjoy this party every time. So this is for past how many days? Around a week. It has given 350 pips. So that is more than enough for a week. So this is how we have to do. And if you see, okay, let me move to GBP Japanese. So GBP Japanese, I was saying GBP Japanese right now. It is not a buy and not a sell. So just to watch it and don't sell it. It is not a sell. And right now, what we are seeing for the first time in 2020 is March 2020. After 2 3 months, it is not exactly in 2020. Till March, it was around 44, 144, and after it broke down for 2 3 months, it has never gone above 134.53. This at this level, EMA 89, and right now it is going up. So we have to be very sure how the market is trading, and right now we cannot short it right now because nearest level is 134.63, and now it can reach around 137.92. So that is very positive GBP Japanese. So will you try to short it to see where the top is? So that will be very risky right now. Market is right now flying after the Australian USD also broke above 200-day moving average. So market is flying right now. You can see this week all the this is all the um, candles are green in GBP Japanese. So don't try to short it. And Australian USD also, it is positive right now. This is right now EMA 34 has crossed above EMA 89. So very comfortably. And right now, if it is coming down, the level which we are watching 67.56, that is 161%, and right now 100% more if it is, then 220 bips. So almost 70 is the target for Australian USD. And on 4 hour chart, even if it is coming down, the current rally is from 0.6707. So in any case, it is not going to go below 67 level, 0.67 level. And if you remember last year also, so what was happening, let me just here. So forget this, this was the level. So it was coming to around 66.60, and that was the level Australian USD hasn't gone below for last 12 years or so. And after it gave that level, and it went till 0.55. And right now, next target on the upside, we can see 0.6985. So, and EMA 34 is going above EMA 89. So just be careful of the shorts in Australian USD. Okay, now what to say? One more pair. I'll just take Euro Australian dollar. Okay, what I was mentioning on Euro Australian dollar, so that's why we have to see how the trend is. And right now on weekly also, if you see, trend is on the downside. And right now, it is testing very important level. And right now, it is now for the day. it is EMA 89 is at around 1.6320, and right now it is going below that. So see how OSMA on weekly is going down, and RSI is still around 44. So more downside is preferred. So daily, I was also here. EMA 34 is going below EMA 89, so that is more bullish. So let's see if it can go below 1.60 Australian USD. I will say I'm very bullish, and it can reach 70 level also. So next target, let me okay. How many pips? Around 60 pip more on 4-hour chart. So it can reach 0.6880. So it's still, the thing is, right now, don't try to sell Australian USD or New Zealand USD or buy USD CAD, because this is right now one way street, and market has broken out. So in that case, don't try to find the top at this point. And what I was thinking to see one more thing, USD CAD. Okay, 1 minute, 1 minute. I'm missing something. So Australian USD is almost don't try to short it. So that's what it is. And if it is coming down, 67.07 is the level we should buy it. And almost it is a one-way market and it broke out. So don't try anything. USD CAD right now, the current move we have got right now 1.4054, and 100% move was still 1.3727, and 161.8%. That has almost reached. So if you remember, last week it was stopping at 1.3727, and for 3 days it has stopped. It tried to go above 1.38, but it was selling off on 4-hour chart also. It was trying to go above, but finding sellers here 1.3833. So that's how you look for stop loss. So if something is trending and some pair is trending and there is a strong trend, so then you don't need to go against the trend. Always trend is your friend. So that's what we have to look for. And right now, if it is going down on 4-hour chart, right now RSI is 23, so that's too much. So if you have opened any position on Australian USD or USD CAD, so I would suggest you can close that in profit if you have opened a position for upside. So you can close that and wait for it to come down on Australian USD. You can be sure, like if it is coming to 0.68, then it is um, bullish from there. Right now, one more problem is there. Right now, this RSI is at 79. Okay, yes, this dollar index I wanted to see. Where is it? So after breaking below this 99.25 for 4 5 days, dollar is going down. So market is expecting that there will be social reforms or more force will be used, and in any case, that will be costing government the money. And dollar on this, it is going down. OSM is going down right now. Next support is 97 010, 97.10. And Euro USD, it seems it is It has broke above the mentioned level 1.1161 7, but no follow through till now. So maybe we'll see in the US session if it is going further up, breaking above 1.12. But still, it is bullish, and USD is selling off. Look at Euro CHF. So Euro CHF after breaking above 1.10620, and it almost touched my uh, target. So that was around 1.0750 last week. I gave that target. So it has touched that, and it was the safest trade Euro CHF. If it is going up, so it doesn't move that much. It is not that volatile. USD CAD or so what to do with the USD CAD right now is very uh, like RSI is at around 23. So you can close your short position and wait for it to. It is overextended right now. So close and just wait. Don't open any position for on the upside. So just wait and watch. And if it, again it is coming to 1.37, then sell it. On daily chart, it is oops, it is around 31. So right now it has almost did this it has reached its level and its target, and right now you can just sit tight and don't do anything right now. Everything Euro Japan also has hit its target, so let's see what happens. Now moving to USD CHF. USD CHF was not preferred, and in fact I was saying buy Euro CHF instead of that, because nothing is sure for Euro CHF, USD CHF, because Euro USD, and if normally what happens, if Euro USD is going up, then USD CHF goes down. So that happens almost 80% of time. But 20% of time it happens USD CHF also going up and Euro USD also going up. So this is the same kind of situation, and the preferred is, I'll just see where Euro CHF, but it has almost its target, and that is positive for Euro CHF for 5 months. It was just going down and down and down. So it was like patience tested for many people. Like when will Euro CHF bounce? But nothing was happening, and suddenly Euro CHF is bouncing, and SNB is right now also be very happy with Euro CHF. So just 2 3 minutes more. If you have any questions, please let me know. Okay, so now let's see Euro CHF, and it is 1.06 25, and right now this is also acting as EMA 34 will be going above EMA 89, and it is uh, buy from like 0 to 100% move was still 1.0661, and after that it touched this level 161.8%. So that is good. And in fact, right now this safe haven flow is not happening. This CHF is also weakening, and dollar is also weakening. CHF Japanese, so nothing to get worried about. Japanese is in fact weakening more than CHF. USD 30, it is USA 30. So this is for how many? how many weeks? 3 weeks it is in buy. And let's see, daily. What is it? Moving average 200 day moving average. So this is in Dow Jones, 200-day moving average is still far. So this level is 26,358. So almost my target is if it can go about 25,700, 25,600, that will be the level. But still, I won't say you should sell it or just wait and watch. Still, market is very going up. So find something if Australian Japanese is going down by it, or if Australian USD is going down, or USD CAD is bouncing up. So all those things are the trades. Don't sell it anything. And what I wanted to look, okay, after breaking about this 200 S&P is going nowhere, and right now maybe next push would be coming, but still it is not going down. It is just confined 3013. That is a 200-day moving average, and it is just so nothing is happening in this. US 500, and this is USA Tech. Let me just see USA Tech also. So almost at the highs of the year, and after it had moved, EMA 34 moved above EMA 89. So although not much momentum right now, but still it is all the time it is buy on dip. So it doesn't look like it is a bearish market, and that's what I was mentioning. IMF is saying 2021 we will have good growth, even in 2020 where the output will contract by 3%, and that's what is moving the market, and more so is short covering and all. So that's all for the day. If you have any questions, please let me know. Okay, USD. Okay, USD GBP. So, what is happening right now? Well, let me just check. USD GBP. So, are you saying GBP USD or USD GBP? Because okay, let's see GBP USD. So it is almost the same kind of chart right now with respect to uh, GBP Japanese. It is almost same kind of chart, and right now the it has gone above 1.2473. So it is not there for shorting. So you cannot short this also. If you want to uh, like buy anything else, GBP will underperform in coming days with respect to Euro GBP. So you can buy Euro GBP, but cannot sell. Let me just give me a minute. I'm just looking at GBP, US GBP. So right now, one thing I can tell you about GBP and this rally is right now USD is weakening, and there is very valid reason, and that's why this rally can go up till 0.97. So let me just pull out a chart for a dollar index also, and what is this? So USD, this GBP also you have to buy it from 1.24734, and right now this is OSMA also is right now moving up, and also take a look at this US index, USD index. So that has support around 97, but in any case, right now this is one is positive, and this USD weakness is also giving some boost to GBP USD. But even then, if you want to sell GBP, you can sell it against a euro, or you can sell it against Audi or New Zealand dollar. So of all the currencies, GBP is the weakest and should be the weakest. So that's how it is. And because of this Brexit deadline next week, next month, something, not next month, now we are in June. So in this month, we will have something again, and that trade deal with the EU is still not sorted, and deadline for Brexit is 2020 end. So still that is not sorted. So sometimes it will be weaker, but still I would say it is bullish about 1.2470. So, and it can move up more. Like right now, if you see GBP also, GBP Japanese, and I know the bulls will get the blood, and they are just saying, okay, we broke about this level, 1.3457, and GBP can go up further. So that's how it is. So that's all for the day. And any more questions? Let me see. Okay. Any more questions? If you have, please let me know. Okay, guys, then see you tomorrow with daily outlook, and take care and bye bye.